Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of my Sims 4 Covenant Legacy Challenge. My name is Ronald the Simmer, and this is episode 35 of my Sims 4 Covenant Legacy Challenge. So hello, guys. It has been a while since I have made a video. I have been really busy with school and work, so I haven't had the time to really sit down and play with these girls and guys. But I am here today to, I guess, play. So here we have in front of us is Lady Marcella Crescent. She is currently gone into labor. Let me go ahead and get out of this spectating mode. But yes, she has gone into labor and she is soon about to give birth in basically 31 seconds. So let's actually get her to go downstairs right away. So I do want to discuss a few things as we go on with this episode. Let me go ahead and let's get her to come down here. I did also, again, guys, something that happened. Let me actually get Joff to come put Poppy in the put Poppy here, put her in the crib. Something else that also happened was that the game kind of reset everything like it did, like I talked about last episode. It reset everything all again, not from the last time we played, but it was like a little before that. I'm gonna say it reset everything right before basically Joff and Marcella got married. So they were in a process of getting married, and then it just reset again. So a lot of stuff in the house that I did is like kind of undone. So I have to go back and do it all again. And I found out that what the issue is, it was basically because OneDrive was merging all of my files together. So for now on, I'm gonna have to make a separate save for all of every time I save. Basically, I have to put it in a new file just to make sure that everything is good for the future, for future references, because I don't want any more mishaps to where I have to start over, because that is so annoying. And it's part of the reason why I haven't really been making videos like that, because I have to keep coming back and restarting everything, and I've been doing it little by little. So we're finally at a place to where everything is back up to par. And you will also see this episode I have done a little bit of renovations to one of the castles, so we're gonna get to see that. So let's get Lady Marcella to go downstairs immediately so she can go ahead and give birth, as Prince Orin here is over here having a pre-parental panic. Let's just get him to come up in here so he can watch Marcella give birth. She can come over here to this bassinet, I guess, and have the baby. Come on. Where is he still standing here? Come on. Okay, so he's coming in now. He wants to become friends with Lady Clara. So I could pin that for future references. She wants to chat with Thomas, play the violin. I'm gonna just go ahead and continue to have her give birth. I'm pretty sure, I don't remember what she's having, but I did remember me checking. I think she's gonna have a girl, but I could be wrong. Let's see. Oh, it was a boy. Okay, so let's see. Cade Crescent. I kind of like that. Orin, Marcella. What about Quos? No. I want a Q name. I don't know why. Kyburn. Kyburn. That's funny. Kylis. I like this. Kylis Crescent. So we have a little boy born to Lady Marcella and Prince Orin. The Queen officially has another grandchild. So let's see, actually. Where is Queen? Yes. She has two oh, as you guys can see, Mora has aged up a little bit. So we're gonna get into that this episode. But yes, little Kylis has been born to Prince Orin, another grandchild for Queen Orlin. Let's go ahead and let's get her to put him down. Now we're gonna come over here and get her to, I think, breastfeed him. Let's see. Does he want to be breastfed? Come on. Is he hungry? He's not hungry. So I guess we can leave here, guys. We can leave off here with the Crescent family, but yes, Marcella has had another child. Well, she's had her first child, a little boy. She can have, I mean, she still has time to have a girl. It's not the end of the world. We do need boys to continue basically marriages across the different families. So this is still good that she's had a son. She still has time for a boy, but she does have 3 times to try for a little girl. And this is little Poppy. She's still sitting in the crib and she's still an infant. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and hop over to our main family, which is of course the Odinas with Queen Orlin. So I'll see you guys there. Okay guys, so we are back and we are here guys at Sunstone Castle. So let me go ahead and give you guys a good look of the castle. As I was redecorating the castle, I did realize that it is a lot smaller than I intended it to be, but it's fine. It's only a castle for a second born princess. And I think it's quite nice the way it is, so I'm gonna keep it small. But it is a nice castle, but it is quite small. That's just the only downside of this castle. Um, so I'm gonna just give you guys a tour. So you first come in, they have like this little sitting area. Oh my god, Heidi's eating the gourmet fruitcake, and you have like this area where you play chess. There's like a disposable trash can back here and some shelves for books. And then there's like a bathroom on this side. So you have this like little sitting here area right here with some cross stitching and tea available, a little book here, and some flowers. There's another bathroom in this area. Right here is the throne room of this castle. So this is where the second born princess, sits at. And this right here is like a kitchen, and right here is a dining room next to the kitchen. And these are some like rooms that I have decorated for the time being while they are here. I didn't decorate all the rooms. I decorated mainly 3 in terms of bedrooms. But this up here, when you come up to the second floor, is where the princess sleeps, where Princess Artemis will sleep. So this is her bed chambers here. I thought it was really nice. I love the cool blue tones that they have in here, because that is the color of the second born princess. They have cool blue tones, and that's what I've given Princess Artemis bedroom colors. She has her own private bathroom with a I forget what they call them, but something for the cats to basically use the restroom in. And on the other side of the castle, we have this room here, which in the future it will be better renovated. I just haven't had the time to do it. This is where the future concubines that the second born princess will have, what she will sleep with. For right now, who's gonna be sleeping here will be Lady Giselle Sunneth. And of course we have some empty rooms. Let me actually turn on all the lights. Well, before I do that, this is where the queen will be sleeping. So this is her bed chambers for the time being. It's quite smaller from Moonstone Castle and of course Odina Castle, but it's not, it's fine. It's still very much luxurious in my opinion for a queen, even though it's really small for a queen. I think it's still luxurious. So this is where this queen is basically staying for the time being while they are celebrating Artemis's ascension to Sunstone Castle. And she's right now talking to Lady Audra for some reason. And over here is where the princess and her husband will be sleeping for the time being while they are here. I made it accommodating for the little newborn princess Moira. But this is where they will be sleeping and staying for the time being while we are on vacation here at Sunstone Castle. So that is basically the tour of Sunstone Castle. It is a little glitchy here because you can see through this part, and I hate that. I don't know how to fix this. If anybody has any suggestions, please let me know, because I have been trying to fix that for the longest, but it does not want to work. And I like the way the castle is built, so I don't want to restart it. So if you guys have any suggestions, please let me know. And in the future, I am going to edit this more because I want there to be like a little courtyard here. Even though it's a very small lot, it's like 40 by 30. I kind of want there to be a little courtyard here where they could play archery and stuff like that. So Yeah, this is Sunstone Castle, guys. It has finally been inhabited by people. The queen has been building it for basically most of her reign. And it is finally done for renovations. Maybe go ahead and turn on auto lights because I do prefer that to be on. But yes, the queen is basically here in celebration of basically her daughter Artemis basically now being granted Sunstone Castle. She is now leaving the nest. She will no longer be at Odina Castle 24/7. She will be living here now. This is going to be her new home. And the queen brought her two closest advisors with her. So Lady Clara and Lady Reagan have stayed behind, basically ruling in the queen's stead while she is away over here. You know, basically anybody who's left at the castle, but I'm pretty sure she's left in. If she did leave anybody in charge, it probably would be Lady Clara. But she has brought with her her Lady Knight and her Lady Hand. So her two most trusted advisors she has brought with her on this little vacation, and she has brought her son or her son-in-law. Well, she has brought one of her sons out, which is Amir. So Amir has also come with us on this little trip, but Prince Oren did not because he has recently had a baby, and you know, of course, you guys have seen that, and he wants to. My reasoning and story is basically the baby was just born, so they kind of want to stay home a little bit, just to make sure that everything will be all right with the newborn child. So little Kylis, I think that's his name. I just named him and I'm already forgetting his name. Kylis is his name, right? Yeah, Kylis. So little Kylis was just born, and yeah, he just wants to make sure the crescents in general just want to make sure that little Kylis is doing all right. And besides, nobody wants to meet a newborn baby in like the first few days of them being born. So you gotta wait a little bit, like little Moira here, and we're gonna get into this in a little bit. Um, but I'm pretty maybe that's what Audra says. She's probably telling her about little Kylis. You know, they're sitting here on the bed talking. You know, they are good friends, so it's not out of the ordinary. Wow, they are getting old very soon. This is kind of sad to see. Oh God. But yes, Princess Elodie has also come, as well as her husband Prince Victor. And with them they have brought little Moira. So Princess Moira was born, guys, as you guys see in last episode. But very much to my surprise, this little princess, guys, looks nothing like the typical witch of their society. She has her father's red eyes with the black outer layer, and she has her father's black hair as well. I'm pretty sure she inherited her mother's ears because she did not. When she was born, she didn't have any of the vampiric ears. So she definitely has her mother's ears, but she has her father's hair and eyes. That is for sure. And that, I mean, of course this happened naturally. I did not do this on purpose at all. It's just very surprising because I was just talking about this, like I think last episode or maybe the episode before that, that Princess Elodie might have challenges with her firstborn child or any child that she might have with Prince Victor because of the risks of that child looking like Victor. And that's exactly what has happened. You know, her heiress, the future queen here after Elodie, looks nothing like a typical witch. So that's going to be definitely something for the future to keep in mind. The queen, I would say, about this particular situation, I wouldn't say she is, I'm not going to say she hates this because I don't think she does, but I do think that she is in fear of basically the future for Moira and for her daughter Elodie, because this is not only going to affect Elodie, but it's also going to affect Moira. Maybe not so much Queen Orlin, because she's probably going to be long dead before any problems with inheritance come about with Moira, or any challenges against her legitimacy might come about. You know, because while she's alive, she's going to try her best to make sure that her eldest child in her lineage does succeed her. But she can't do nothing about that after she passes. But yeah, anyway, that's basically what has been going on, guys. Actually, I do kind of want the queen to come up in here and spend a little bit of time with her granddaughter. It's kind of cool that she does have a grandchild. Two actually now. I'm pretty sure the queen does want to. Well, can she not pick her up? Baby care. Oh, come pick her up. Come pick up Moira. And I want you to get out the rocking chair because I kind of want the queen to use this. She wants to play peekaboo. So yeah, leave her alone. Leave her alone. Let's see. Let's get the queen to come up in here. Come on, come on. So yeah, so let me talk about last episode too, guys. So let me go ahead, pick up Moira. So let me see. We're gonna be with the Odinas for at least today. I started with them Sunday, so we're gonna be here up until basically Wednesday. So we're gonna go hop back over to LOD, and then after LOD, we're gonna be with Princess LOD up until Saturday, and then we're gonna be with Artemis afterwards, and then we're gonna hop back over to Queen Orlin. So it's gonna be like a chain like that. So it's gonna be with Orlin, LOD, and Artemis, and that's how it'll go. But the queen is gonna come over here and come pick up her firstborn grandchild, little Moira here. Did she pick her up yet? Good. Now come over here and rock with her. Oh no. Why did you do that? Why do you keep trying to sit here? Just step out here really quickly because I do want her to kind of talk to her mother. No, don't go chat with her. Come over here and rock. So yeah, now you can go ahead and do what you want. I guess you can blow a raspberry. I wonder if you could do that while she's in a rocking chair, but she's gonna come back up in here. She can. That is so cute. Oh my god. Wait, hold on. I gotta take a picture of that. Let me see. Headline effects off. Let me go ahead and do this. Let me come up in here into Princess Elodie's rooms. Oh, this is so cute. This is the queen's first grandchild. Okay. Oh, that's so cute. Okay. Let me go ahead and take another picture. Oh, she is so like she's low-key scary. This baby with those red eyes. I think when she does get to a certain age, though, I will edit her eyes a little bit more. Maybe as she matures, she's gonna have like similar eye color, not an eye color, but eyes like her mother. So she'll have those witch eyes, but they'll just be a different color, similar to the one she have right now. But maybe they just haven't came in yet. Is what I'm gonna say story-wise. So anyway, I do think that LED is going to go ahead and kind of talk to her mother a little bit about Moira, and talk about her concerns with their pickup. Oh, you can do that. I didn't know that. Talk about her concerns about little Moira. The fact that she has black hair and red eyes, like, stuff like that. So they're gonna step out the room, I guess, and talk about this. Oh, Rose ahead, Prince. Okay, let me see. I usually play with this type of stuff when I'm in like a non-medieval playthrough, like my personal saves where I am married and stuff like that. I have children, but I don't know how he has gotten here because he has no undiscovered goals yet. Interesting. I wonder if no, she does not. Elodie does not have them. But anyway, yes, she's gonna go ahead and talk about some of the things that she's worried about with her mother regarding Moira, and she's gonna sit in a chair after her mother got up. Discuss logic puzzles, I guess. Argue about music. Oh, what she's crying for? Oh, she's sleepy. But I'm pretty sure that Elodie would just, I mean, not Elodie, Queen Orlin would probably just try to like reassure her daughter that everything will be fine as long, while she's alive at least. And that they really can't argue nothing with. Okay, let's try to soothe her to go to sleep. Let's see. Let's kiss her goodnight. Oh, and here comes Lady Audra. But she would just try to basically tell her that there's nothing really no one can do. Like, Moira does have by right a claim to the throne, as she is a direct descendant of Queen Orlin and the firstborn the firstborn child to her firstborn child. So, the queen is just basically saying if there was anything to happen with Moira because of basically she doesn't look the part, she would still have a strong claim to her throne. LOD is just a bit worried about the future of her child, as any mother would be, especially if they look different from a society or from a noble, or especially if her child looks different from a point of view of nobles full of people that look the same. So she's probably just a little bit nervous. That's all. Oh. Queen Orlin just had her first experience understanding a positive or resilient romantic outlook. With enough of these kinds of experiences, Sims can develop this. Oh, I remember reading this with Victor. And Lady Archer's over here talking to Moira. Does she know her? Talk to Moira? I guess you can talk to her. Talk to Moira. Come on. Come on. Talk to Moira. I guess she doesn't want to. Well, anyway. I just wanted to touch up on that a little bit because that is going to be a problem. I do feel that will end up happening in the future. So just be on the lookout for that. Let me go ahead and do a Grand Delicioso spell because the princess does have that magic power. So go ahead and get up and cast a spell. There you go. So that way everybody can eat. We're gonna get Giselle doesn't really have to eat. Audra is kind of hungry. Queen Orlin, she can eat before she goes to bed. Artemis went straight to bed. Elodie is kind of hungry though. Dianira, Celestia, well, Amira is hungry, and Celestia. I think we might need to make another spell. Because I don't think everybody has gotten, well, everybody will be able to eat. Oh, it don't look like everybody's coming in here to eat though. They're going in here, interestingly enough. Oh, not the queen being here. I'm just going to ignore that. Cross stitch. Does she have, no, she doesn't really have to eat. So I'm just going to get her to in her cross stitching and she can come up in here to go to sleep. Prince Amir, they can come up here with well, she can use the restroom. Let me just have you come over here and use the restroom, and then she can go ahead and go to bed up here with Lady Giselle. And then Lady Giselle, she can come to bed as well. So let's get her to go to sleep. And Elodie is fine. What about the queen? She can go to bed, but let's get her to use the restroom first. Oh, looks like somebody's already in here. Use the restroom. And Heidi is just walking around. And you can come over here and sleep afterwards. Now, last episode, as we all know, little Apollo did die. I don't know if I discussed this in the past, but whenever a familiar does die, they can never take another one. So every person in their lifetime will only have one familiar. And at first I was going to, why is the cat screaming like that? It's bothering me. Is it hungry? Is it hungry? Because I did not put I don't think I put that's probably what I forgot to put in here. I don't think I put a pet bowl. Let me see. I'm gonna just put it, I'm gonna put it right. I guess I can put it right here. It's not gonna hurt anybody. Or maybe here in Artemis's room. And maybe like a pet bed too, because I just realized she doesn't have that in here. Nah, I don't like that color. This will have to do. Okay, let me go ahead and get Artemis to come over here and... Okay, I'm gonna get you to come over here and Phil and call Heidi to come eat and then use the restroom. And then you can go to bed. Now, I don't know if I discussed this like I said before, but every familiar that is essentially given to somebody, they can only have one per life. So the queen can never take another familiar again. This was like her binded familiar. Apollo was. Artemis, of course, her binded familiar is Heidi, and she's going to be soon an elder. And Princess Elodie's binded familiar is Rhea, and I think, she is going to be an elder very soon. And I don't know if I told you guys, but Rhea did have kittens, Dune Dust and Duskfire. They are the children of Salem. So Salem is a child of Apollo, and Dune Dust and Duskfire are the child of Salem and Rhea. So what are you doing? Don't chat with Artemis. Oh Lord. Okay, come downstairs, use the restroom, and then you can come to the bed. He doesn't really have to sleep because he's a vampire. They don't really work on the same constrictions as humans. But little Moira did go to bed. She is fast asleep. He is really good with this domestic life. I might even give him a makeover actually. But anyway, but yes, the familiars, they only have one. Well, the familiar, they can have as many binded bonds as they want, but in terms of the witches, they only can have one familiar per life. So, and my reasoning for that, I don't know, I just kind of felt like that was a cool idea. But also, there is another thing that I want to discuss. So I never really discussed the origins of the familiars, and I said I would always discuss it, but I never really got back to it. I was going to do it to where all the families had at least one familiar in their family, and they would crossbreed them with each other and stuff like that, but I thought it would be too much. So I decided to scrap that idea because I'm already doing a bad job as it is taking care of the pets. I do a terrific job taking care of the Sims, but the pets, I slack in that. So I need to do better on my gameplay with that. Oh Lord. Let's get Elodie up because it looks like, yeah, she has created a stank bomb. Let's go ahead and change her diaper and then breastfeed her. Go ahead and breastfeed her. She's hungry, right? Oh, and she's stanky. Yeah, she's hungry, stanky, everything. We can probably give her a bath too. Let's do that actually. Give Moira a bubble bath, and she's gonna go ahead and breastfeed her. But anyway, yeah. And yeah, I thought it would be too much because I'm just not really good with taking care of pets, and I'm trying to work on that. But my new, oh god, let's get him to clean that up. Throw this away. My new reasoning, well, not my new reasoning, but the backstory to what I believe is the familiars is that before basically the great destruction of their old planet, they used to have spirits that would guide the witches, and the spirits used to have hosts that all the spirits basically died is what happened, I think, when the destruction of their planet had began. And I made it in my head to where the spirits there was only like I think three left, which would be basically Apollo, Salem, and Rhea. And Apollo, Salem, and Rhea, um, they came to this new world without forms, and they ended up, of course, getting forms, and they felt more in tune with cats. And basically, these spirits are, I would say, kind of guardian angels of the goddess to protect, I guess, the rulers of basically her race. Um, and in my own process, the cats have a they are very intelligent, same as basically the humans, which is whatever you want to call them. They have the same intelligence as them. They don't talk, but they have the same intelligence. They can communicate with them on a deeper level. Um, but these spirits can only. What? Why is this book out over here? Let me just put that up. Put away. And she's gonna go ahead and give her a bath. You know, I don't really see these interactions often, so this is kind of cute. I know a lot of people don't like the infants, but I like them. They're kind of cool. Like, even though they don't help, you can't do a lot with them. The Sims is kind of just ass when it comes to like giving good content, but I like the infants. Even though they're not the best, I still like them. I think it adds a little bit of flavor to the game. But like I was saying before, the spirits basically they took the forms of these why are you being woken up? No, go to sleep. The spirits took the form of these cats, and that meowing is getting on my nerves. They took the spirits of these cats when they came to the new world to help guide basically the royal family in the future. Now, these cats, these familiars, they will not be given out to noble families of witches. They will basically stay within the royal family only, and only a few select will get one. So basically, out of the two new familiars that were just born, the two new cats that were just born from basically Rhea, um, definitely one of the familiars will be given. One of these cats will be given to Princess Moira, and we're for now basically for now on. None of the new cats will be born will be given to the newborn princesses. Like, so Celestia, she won't get any familiars because it's going basically to the next generation essentially. So Moira will have her own familiar with probably Dune Dust or Duskfire. But as for her, I don't know. I think as for her sisters and her brothers, of course the brothers are not getting a familiar. But as for her sisters, none of them I don't think will. Of course, well, not Dianira, but yeah, it is Dianira. Dianira already has her own familiar, and that is Salem. So Salem is still her familiar. So she doesn't really need one right now. But I just wanted to point that out. Now, basically, these two familiars will be given to basically all of any available child that is a girl that LV has. So Princess Moira will probably get her pick out of Duskfire and Dune Dust, and her second born child will get another pick out of these two if it's a girl. So I just wanted to clarify that because I never really stated the basically backstory on the cats. You know what's also kind of interesting? Dune Dust and Duskfire kind of look like their grandmother, which is Heidi. They kind of look like her a little bit. Because Salem is also the child of Heidi and Apollo. I don't know if you guys remember that. But anyway, yeah, guys, that's basically what has happened with that. Let's go ahead and put Moira back inside her crib. Let's put her to sleep here, and then she can go back to bed, the Princess Elodie. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna cut here, and I'm gonna see you guys in a little bit when everybody essentially wakes up. So I'll see you guys then. Okay, guys, so we are back, and right now everybody is kind of up and about. The ladies are right now playing some cards. Well, Lady Giselle, Artemis, and Elodie and the Queen are playing some cards. Oh, and there goes Lady Audra looking at them playing cards. But yeah, this is basically what essentially everybody's doing. They're kind of just walking about and talking. Oh, and he's over here feeding Moira. She's woken up. Oh, I heard that one. Welcome, Wagon. We've been here for 2 days. I'm gonna end that. Let's go ahead and put Moira down here. Let's put her back to sleep because she is quite tired. I don't know why she woke back up. Anyway, so guys, I did tell you guys last episode, Giselle is planning something, and that has not lost my mind. She has been in the process of doing that. And actually, she is going to probably try to execute her plan very soon. Because she is tired of in her mind, the catastrophe that is Lady Audra Crescent. The woman that is plaguing their country, who is causing so much turmoil in it. She is tired of it all. She wants it to end. And she wants to get rid of Audra. And as we all know, or at least I tried to make it as clear as possible, Audra, well, not Audra, but Giselle is definitely planning to basically kill Lady Audra, and she's going to try to make that happen. And I do not approve of that, but that is the actions that Giselle wants to make, and how she's going to do that will be unbeknownst to me. But yeah, that is something that she is definitely planning. She has a grand scheme in mind for the future. Oh, okay. He is literally attracted to everybody. This is crazy. Okay, make an heirloom. What happened to making tea with this? I can't make tea. That's why I literally got that, because you can make tea with it. What? Can I not make tea with this? That's not right, right? Right. What? Okay, I'm gonna have to fix that. Because... was I tapping that? No, I wasn't. That's interesting. Interesting indeed. But I'm gonna have to figure out. I know that. Let me look this up right quickly. This is gonna irritate me. I was literally making tea with this not too long ago. Let me see. Let me go in kitchen appliances. Is it this one? I guess it is. Let me get rid of that then. I'm gonna put this one here instead. That's why I got this, because I wanted to make some tea. I'm gonna get rid of this one. Yeah, so that's exactly what happened. So let me put this right here. Is it a different color? Oh, yeah, I'll just make it blue. Okay, let me come up in here in the Queen's Chambers. I literally thought you could make tea out of this, because I remember me doing it before, but I guess I was wrong. And I'll put this one right here, and I'll make it blue. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, yes, Lady Giselle is definitely planning something. she wants to get rid of her obstacles, and she has been eyeing the seats of the lady hand for a while now, actually since the beginning of the queen's reign. um and she wants it to be done. Oh, not tonight, sorry. uh Anyway, guys, the queen is very much grieving the loss of Apollo. I don't know if I even mentioned this, but whenever they do lose their familiars, or the familiar loses them, it's like a part of themselves is being lost. So the queen is definitely very much hurting and is experience a hole in her heart from the loss of her familiar Apollo. So she's currently going through a lot right now. She's missing him very much, which is understandable. Apollo was with her for a very, very long time. um she's basically later in her life. Oh, I hate hearing her cry. That's sad. Okay, let me get away from that because that's making me sad. But anyway, um, yes, I do want you guys to stay tuned, because Giselle is one son of a gun. But anyway, everybody has gathered in here. The oh, maybe before we do get off, because I was about to basically get off, I'm gonna have the sisters. Let's wake her up. Uh-oh. Guys, Celestia is sick. You know what that means? I have to roll to see if she's going to pass away. Because sickness is a death sentence in this world. Oh, it's not really a death sentence, but it can kill you. And right now she has an illness. So I am going to go ahead and spin for that. But, should I do that right now? I was about to have all the siblings kind of go ahead and just talk to little Mora. That's crazy how she's more closer with Celestia and Amir than she is with Deianira. It's always those two. Anyway, instead of doing that, I'm gonna leave that alone. And I'm gonna go ahead and hop over to the dice, guys, and we are going to see whether or not our beloved Princess Celestia will pass away. So I'll see you guys there. Okay, so we are back, guys, and it does say here in my rules, sickness, 13. Sickness was a big issue within the medieval days, and that has not changed in this sim world. If your sim gets sick, then you must roll a 20-sided die to decide their fates. 10, 15, and 20, your sim dies. So let's go ahead and get a 20 out. And we are going to roll to see whether or not Princess Celestia will pass away or if she will stay alive from this sickness. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so she definitely did survive this sickness. It was just a common cold that she has, or whatever it may be, dizziness. She's a little fatigued right now from whatever it may be, but she did not pass away. That's good, because I didn't really want to plan a funeral. So anyway, I'll see you guys back at the castle. Okay, so we are here, guys. And I guess since we're not about to plan a funeral, I will go ahead and wake up Moira so that they can all kind of talk to their niece a little bit, their firstborn niece. So go ahead and wake her up. Here comes the queen, the family's here. So she's gonna come over here and play peekaboo with her. So go ahead and play peekaboo with little Moira. Come on, Deianira. This is your niece. Oh, they're excited. Okay, that's cute. Okay, say peekaboo. Oh wait, I should take a picture of this actually, because I don't. Oh, sorry. I do not get a lot of family moments with these guys. They grow up so quickly because, story basis. This is a demon child. Okay, so this is so cute. Okay, let me get a picture of that. Oh wait, why did I do that? No. Okay, let me get back here. I meant to press play and I got out of spectating mode. Okay. Oh, I love Deianira. She's like literally my favorite princess out of all the queen's children, and I mean that. Oh. Sorry again. I keep putting caps locks on. But anyway, she has gone ahead and said hi to little Moira. We're gonna get Prince Amir to do the same thing. Well, not the exact same interaction, but he can go ahead and blow raspberries with the little princess. Come on. Come blow some raspberries. In quest. Come say hi to your niece. Aw. Come on. Where are you going? Where are you going? This is so cute though. They're literally being a family right now. I love this. Are you gonna blow raspberries? Oh no, don't be mean. Brag about being a prince. She's the queen. What? Okay. Blow raspberries. Come on. Let's blow some raspberries. Good. That is so cute. Now Princess Celestia is a bit sick right now, so I don't know if we want her to touch the princess, the newborn. Actually, I don't think that they would allow her to do that because she is sick. So they probably would tell. That's exactly what has happened. So I'm pretty sure the queen has told her to leave the rooms and go rest herself. Since she is sick, they don't want the sickness to grow. So let's actually get her to come in. Come up here where she can go ahead and nap a little bit. To try to get rid of her sickness. But they, are spending quality time with the princess here, which I think is nice. I really love this little cute family moment that we're having here. The queen is trying to make sure she's protecting her granddaughter, and I'm pretty sure Giselle has come over here to get a good look at the princess, the newborn princess Moira, and she's probably not too fond of her, considering she looks nothing like them. So she's probably going to very much be side-eyeing this newborn princess, and looking at it as an abomination, because that's exactly what she considers the vampires. But anyway, guys, my name is Ronald the Simmer, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.